Welcome to Men's Forex Trading Academy YouTube channel. What I'll be showing you is how I took a 40 plus RR risk reward ratio trade this week on AUD CAD. On Monday night, I was just, on my charts, drawing up charts, looking for trade setups and whatnot, where I saw that, hey, market was coming back up to touch a order block, which is this order block here. Prior to that, I see that order block was also rejecting off of another order block. So I said, hey, this looks like a perfect opportunity to get into the market. So what I did was I started looking for my confirmation, which is my confirmation started with an order block rejecting off of a next order block. So that first confirmation was fulfilled. I also looked to see if the bias RZ order block also broke internal structure and external structure, which it also did. So that's my internal structure there, and it also broke the external structure as well too. What I have saw next is that the market also been taking liquidity in a trend form, and that's how I will take my trade. So before market reach back to my bias RZ, the market must take liquidity before I get into the trade. If it doesn't take liquidity, I will not be trading that pair or taking the opportunity. So let me take a replay view just to show you a better view of my entry that I took. So normally when I'm on my 1 hour time frame, I will jump to the lowest time frame that I will have, which is the 1 minute, and then I will look for my pattern. My pattern basically is just taking out liquidity, then a break of market structure, and then my entry will be the order block that is responsible for the break of market structure. So let's play it out and see how this works. So price came, took out this liquidity here. Okay, this is the liquidity right here. Turned around. This right here as well is a break of market structure on the 1 minute time frame. This here, okay, it broke that higher low there on the 1 minute time frame. So then the order block that was responsible for this right here would have been, let me draw it properly so you can see it. This right here would have been the order block. So that will be like that, and then you normally put your stop loss at least 1 or 2 pips above. Right, so what I'm waiting for now is price to come back up to this entry here, which is this zone here, which is my entry zone, and then drop down. So price came in, touched the entry zone, and then dropped. However, we were not tagged out because we normally place the stop loss at least 1 or 2 pips above the high, which would have been this week here. And as you can see, that my zone is not that accurate because I'm using the stylus. Yeah, it's not really working, but you get the point. So let's continue, play it and see what takes place. So as market started to go away from there, I see that, hey, that trade is valid, that entry is valid. So then I jump to my 5 minutes time frame now to look for more entries. On my 5 minutes time frame, I just wait for the same thing to take place, a break of market structure, which we have one. This is a low here, a higher low, and this is another higher low here as well too. So we wait to see market break that structure, and then we use the order block that is responsible for that market structure broken, and then we look for the entry there. So we have a market structure broken here, and we also have this market structure broken here as well too. So we have this entry here for this order block, and then we also, so this was triggered, which was a 23 RR risk reward position with a 4 pip stop loss. I forgot to tell you that this first position that we entered was a 3 pip stop loss. So we're in 1 for risk reward, 26 risk reward ratio, and then we got triggered in this one here for also 23 risk reward ratio with a 4 pip stop loss. As the market continued to drop, I saw our next order block here, which is this entry here, because it broke this structure right here, and then I waited for market to come back up to this zone here to enter into our next position. The next position is, let me see, is a 10 risk reward ratio with a 5.8 stop loss. So price went down, price came back up, tagged us in. I also had an alert there to make me know when I was tagged in. So now we're in 3 different positions. So let's continue playing to see how this trade played out. Let's jump to the 20 minutes so the time can move a little faster. So it was the 16th, which was the Tuesday afternoon. The third position, which was the 10 to risk reward ratio, have hit TP. So that's 10% there, with the 2 remaining positions running. Then we have the risk reward ratio, the 26 risk reward ratio, that hit TP that same following day, later down in the evening. And then this last position here, which I think is also 23 risk reward ratio, it never went to the full TP, but I closed all profits when the market was closing this Friday. Let me put it back to the 1 hour so time can move a little faster. And then there's where the price is at this present moment. However, it didn't reach the full 23 risk reward ratio. So there's where, so I came out the market approximately about 19-18 risk reward ratio, which was also pretty good. So giving me a total of 40 plus risk reward ratio for the week, just off of one currency pair, which is AUD CAD. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and comment.